Hey, how you doing? So today, I'm gonna make some stuffed green peppers and stuffed cabbage. So I have some green peppers and some cabbage. And normally you put rice in there in the mix, those type of dishes that we're used to. But I'm gonna shred up some rutabaga and put that in there. Also, I'm using some grass-fed beef, instead of regular beef that I'm normally using. So this is an experiment. Let's see if it works, and well, let's get going. So I'm gonna cut off the end of this rutabaga, and then yeah, I'm probably gonna cut it in half. I'm gonna trim this off and then shred it. Now with I got a big head of cabbage, and with this I'm gonna cut this in half. And then I'm gonna take off some of these outer leaves. I'm going to trim this end off here also. And I'm going to pull off outer leaves and cook them separate. A lot of times to get the leaves off you have to cook the whole cabbage, but it's just for family in here. So I'm just going to pull off some leaves, and this is what I'm going to use to use as my wrap. So this is working. I don't have a big grater, I just got this little cheese grater. And how much am I going to put in that 2 pounds? I don't know. Good handful. Maybe probably a cup. I'd guess a cup. Alright, so I have my ground beef. I have basil, thyme, some cookie seasoning, some black pepper in here. Oh, probably like a teaspoon of each. And then we're going to add the rutabaga and some diced up onions. Then I'm going to add an egg and mix it up, and that's all that it's going to be. After seeing how much beef I have, I decided to add more rutabaga. Probably about twice as much as I had. Like I said, I've never done this. I've been cooking, well, I haven't been in the restaurant business for 20 years. But I've been cooking all my life, and this is the first time I've ever used rutabaga. Okay, so the cabbage I just brought to a boil. As you can see, I filled the green peppers with the meat, and I cut them in half. I'm not worried about green peppers standing up, tall or whatever. I just cut them in half and filled them that way. It's just a lot easier. So I just put a little bit of water in here. I'm just making the cabbage leaves soft where I could fill them. And I'm going to just set them there and let them cool off. And then I will fill those with meat. Oh, the green peppers and the cabbage are all going in the same pan. So some of them are going to look prettier than others. I'm just slopping some meat in and rolling them up. And we're going to stick them in the pan like this. Then I'm going to put aluminum foil over them and throw them in the oven at 350. And I'm not sure how long they're going to cook, but I would guess probably about a good hour. I got some little pieces here. I'm going to fill this in a little more. and into the oven. I got the oven preheating already, and it's going into the oven next. So now I'm making the sauce. I have some olive oil in here, and I'm going to put in a couple cloves of garlic, and then some tomato paste. Probably not going to use all this. I'm going to use 2 big spoonfuls though. That's good half. Then we're going to pour in some heavy cream. So I'm pouring in heavy cream. I'm going to keep on stirring it to get all the tomato paste mixed in, and let it reduce down to thicken. Alright, so it's been about an hour. Let's pull this out and see what it looks like. Now what I did was the leftover rutabaga. I made some rutabaga fries, and they are delicious. Put some seasoning on them and just threw them in the oven, and they're very tasty. Like I said, I've never had rutabaga before. All right, looks pretty good. Meat's done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain this pan and drain off the extra fat, and then I'm going to put my sauce on it and stick it back in the oven. So I drained the extra water from the cabbage, and now I'm going to put some of the sauce on here. Can you see the sauce? It's kind of like a really creamy cream of tomato soup or something, because it's mainly cream. It has a very good tomatoey taste. I'm going to save a little bit. And back in the oven, probably another good half an hour or so. Back in the oven it goes. And this time, if you notice, I didn't put any foil on it. Alright, let's pull this out of the oven. It's been in about half an hour more. There you go. So we got green pepper. Cabbage, add some extra sauce, and there you go. How's that look? I did try the meat. Real good.